But I want to circle back to a quick conversation about Deion Sanders,
Yes.
the swag,
Yep.
all of the energy around it, everything everybody's talked about, and then so it actually just took place. It started with one simple thing. The Alabama State head coach was upset because all during the week, Deion been going back and forth. I can't believe they scheduled us for their homecoming, all these certain things.
Sure.
They came in. They said no. They did some little things. Apparently, they didn't have tickets for the Jackson State, right? Which is like, what do you mean we can't have tickets? Okay, they didn't have parking.
Mm-hmm.
There was nowhere for them to park.
Right.
It's just the little things, right? The little gamesmanship they play.
Absolutely.
So of course, they took it and they took it personal. They came out there. They laid a whooping on Alabama State. Now the coach in his field. Coach comes out after that. He don't want to shake Deion. He don't want bro hug. I'm sorry.
No.
Obama
bro hug.
Obama bro
bro
hug was
hug.
something I didn't know even existed. I'm just telling you, this is all new to me. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm late to the party. But I have no damn idea. That was something that people do. Oh, the Obama bro hug. We call him dapping up. We call it dapping
all
up.
your life.
Obama bro hug.
So
They put a name on it. We did that before Obama was president. Come on, man.
so then all of that takes place. Then we get to the post game.
Oh yeah.
The post game, he goes to explain it. They go back and forth, and then he says the bombshell that was heard around the world.
Yeah.
You ain't swag.
You ain't sweat.
As if to say, you didn't go to school here, so you can't be here. I don't know about that one, Coach. I think at that point, I think this is when it's taking a turn.
Right.
It's taking a turn at this point.
And a lot of people are talking about collaboration and why we can't do that. And that's what I'm going. I thought about this last night. I'm gonna get in trouble. What I'm going to say.
Oh
But I'm
Lord.
gonna say it anyway. I mean, it's been on my mind. I gotta say it. For us, it's always difficult. It's like crabs in a barrel. Why can't we just work together to achieve a certain goal? Us, so many black people. Why can't we do that? Because it's always like, well, I can't work with them. But how about this stuff?
I can't work with them.
Here's the thing. But here's
Right.
the thing, though.
He ain't Greek.
Right. Here's the thing. But white people, they don't have to like each other to work together.
That's right.
They can despise each other. I'm just putting it out there. But when the light comes on or when it's time to go do something, they do that.
They
And
work
other people
together
do.
toward
But with
that
us, though,
common
I
goal.
refuse. He ain't swag. I mean, are you get it? Is it just me? I mean, I'm just being honest with you. This is true.
That's why I say that's when it took a turn.
Yeah, when he said that.
And
And what does that really
all
mean?
those thousands of 30,000 comments we getting on YouTube and all
Right.
that stuff. A lot of people saying that. That's why YouTube is blowing. They're agreeing with us because of that.
$500,000.
I'm like, it's crazy.
It is
This is
crazy.
the biggest it's ever been for us. I ain't gonna lie, but it's crazy.
Yeah, but we'll take it.
We'll take it.
We'll
Yeah.
definitely take
But
it.
Mac, am I wrong
So
about
I
that?
processed it the other day.
Okay.
As it's the first time I ever had to think about maybe I should turn off the notifications. Yeah, because it's the first time I really thought about that.
Yeah.
That's because this is a lot.
Yeah.
It is.
This is a lot. But I thought about it. So you ever heard that people have conversations about gentrification in certain communities,
Sure.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
and people start to complain about it. They
Right.
say, "Well, they're coming in and they're taking over."
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that's interesting. They're coming in and they're they're rebuilding all of these things and they're putting in all this stuff and they're running us out. Well, let me make sure I understand what you're saying. Make sure I get it.
Right.
So you're upset
Right.
because the neighbor you used to have
Right.
that didn't take care of the house,
Right. Cars out in the yard.
Yeah.
didn't cut the grass,
Trash everywhere.
Yeah.
sold to someone that came in and took care of the house,
Right.
Right.
and cut the grass.
Yeah.
It's gonna up your value.
Right.
But you're mad about that because wait a minute, because you ain't from Fayetteville Street.
You're
So
not
you
from
can't be-
Lawson Avenue.
Right.
So you
That's
Why
right.
you coming to Lane Street?
Right, that's right.
You can't be here.
Thank you.
You can't be here. So in my opinion, when I heard him say,
Yeah.
"Well, you not swag,"
Yeah.
regardless of which told me no matter what he ever did or he's doing for HBCU athletics or HBCUs in general
The
or
platform.
the community in general,
Sure.
it doesn't matter because I'm not getting the shine for it.
But first of all, 100% correct. Everything you said was outstanding. But the thing is, though, Eddie Robinson, nobody really, what have you done
Right.
to elevate the HBCU?
Again,
I mean,
you
what?
mad because you sold the house to somebody that actually came in.
Right,
Right,
right.
and we gotta get past that, and we go deeper than just what you just said. We just gave you two examples of why people come out of the woodworks talking about this. It's deeper than just a football game.
Way much.
It's deeper than a culture. It's really how we wake up each and every day and deal with people. And I think that's the lesson.
And his shine is brighter than your shine, and that's the problem.
And you hating on him as opposed to embracing him. So let's go rock together.
Yeah.
No, it's hard to do that because you ain't swag. I'm swag. So you whack.
So to be completely fair, to be completely fair,
You ain't swag.
Coach Robinson did come out yesterday.
He had to
and apologize.
He had to.
Primarily for his language and his behavior.
How about his kids' language on the team?
Yeah, that was very disrespectful.
I guess he overlooked that part too. I guess that's swag, huh? Yeah. So, and I just wanted to kind of continue that conversation because I gotta be honest, man. It kind of really turned me a certain way when I heard him say you ain't swag, because at that point I forgot all about the football game.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot all football was like that.
It
sounds like most of this ain't about football.
Yes, that's right.
Right. So I wanted to take that as an opportunity to kind of say, listen, just like, and I get it. All gentrification of communities is not positive. Right?
I agree.
Because it runs us out
and
can't afford to stay.
Can't afford to stay. That's why I say all is not positive.
Right.
Some things are positive because guess what? There's other grants that come in to assist to make sure that you can stay. Like if you raise the value of certain communities, there's other things that help people residents that are currently there to do things to raise the value of their own homes, so they can stay as well. So it can work. And it should work if you're doing it all for the right reason.
For all boats,
so
everybody
if
on
you're
the same page.
doing it for the right reason.
Exactly. So.
And I see, and quiet as it kept, I want to give people an opportunity. I think Deion's going to be on 60 Minutes on Sunday.
This is going to be a topic.
It's going to be a topic.
I'm telling you.
And that's why I say it's turned into a national conversation.
Yep.
And I don't want it to be overshadowed by some foul language on the field, like that's the issue here.
Right.
I'm just gonna put it out there. Now they may couch it as something different. I don't care what. Matter of fact, I don't care what they do.
Right.
I think one of the issues may be, so he's going to be on 60 Minutes talking about it. So Robinson been around a long time. Right. There's others that's been there. Then why haven't they been on a 60-minute show talking about it? Have they not done anything, or is it because it's prime?
Well, it's part of it. But K-Man showed me a video earlier,
feeling like they're hating.
I don't know. I don't know that Robinson and my coach, Maine, and those guys done that about the corporations. And talk about that real quick.
So they were talking with Deion, and Deion said he would come in and he would say, of course, he's toured schools and places all over. So he's seen private schools and some other schools in some places. He said these high schools or secondary schools have better accommodation than the colleges, right, within the SWAC. So he said, how can this be? How can this be possible? How can I go to a university and there's a school down the street in Texas, a high school with a better field and better accommodation?
Sure. And
then you find out you're paying for this food. You're paying for these vendors to come in and prepare and do these things. It's the same vendor that prepares food. Across the street.
Yeah.
So he said he gets on the phone.
Yep.
He calls the president and the owners of these companies, national companies, says, explain that to me.
Yeah. But see, and that's an example. It may happen. I don't know whether it happened or not, but I know Deion is doing that.
Yeah. Right.
And how about we went to Mississippi Valley to help that college out with their fields, and he went somewhere, a couple other colleges that he competes against to help them with fundraising. Right. I don't see other coaches doing that. That's why he's prime. That's why he's on 60 Minutes. That's why they're talking about.
And he has the ability to help hold people accountable for doing what they said they should be doing or doing what you pay them to do. Right. And I think we've done a very poor job in our community, meaning the HBCU community, of holding people accountable to a level or to a standard that we deserve and we pay for.
And that's equitable across the board with everybody else. And that's where it should be.
And we should do that.
And we should do it. Call them on it.
Yeah. We write checks. We pay our bills.
Right.
Guess what? I should get the products that I pay for.
100%.
And if you can't provide that, that's fine.
We get somebody else to do it.
It's simple as that. I don't mean no harm. But hey, real briefly.